even know how to do an intro with someone that I already know. But in this case, I have to say, welcome back. Congrats. Well done to the one and only Jordan Jetson.
Thank you. I appreciate it. And thank you for having me.
Absolutely. That's easy. Now, I'm saying welcome back, not because you went to war, because you just... But you did go to a metaphorical type of war. Talk to me about the experience and where you've been. Because when you popped back up on the timeline with an announcement that shook us all, I was like, wait a minute. You got to fill in the blanks.
Man, so basically what happened was shortly after my 30th birthday in August, I started feeling some symptoms. Needed to take a couple trips to the doctors. Needed to go to a few different doctors to really figure out what's going on. And ultimately, Howard Homecoming Weekend, I was diagnosed with stage 3 non-Hodgkin's lymphoma. Diffuse large B-cell lymphoma, to be exact. So
that's a lot of big words.
Yeah, it's a lot of big words.
That's a lot of big words for Elmo.
It's a lot of big words. At the end of the day, it is a cancer. It's a blood cancer, one of the most common blood cancers. And so I found out October 30th, and October 31st, I started my first chemo treatment right at George Washington University Hospital. So wow. From that point on, it was just a journey, to say the least.
I want to talk a little bit about just that health journey and that health piece, because they always talk about how black people, we don't like to go to the doctor, but black men, you guys are always all pretty hesitant about going. Yeah. Was that also your experience, and did you have to come around to that?
So I'll say throughout my life, it is definitely, I haven't had any like chronic health issues. You know, the main thing is that I've been overweight, but that's been my whole life, So it was, I'm not going to say I was uncomfortable, but I'll say I was unfamiliar with, how much decision you have in the process. Like, it is your health. If you don't like a doctor, you can find another one. Right. If you don't like a hospital, you can go to another one. That's what I had to do. And it's really in your hands. They're not going to force you to do anything that you don't want to do. Going to the doctor is really just getting a medical opinion. And there's a lot of them out there. So that was the comforting part of it, to know that the ball was in my hands ultimately. Yeah.
Well, that's really important. I'm glad that you're advocating for yourself and for your health. And I'm glad that you added the point also that, like, you can choose a different doctor. Like, you can point in other places, especially if you have the privilege of health care to be able to do that. That's fantastic. I'm glad to know that you went and did the things to get healthy, to get right. Yeah. So that's all the sad stuff. Get to the good stuff. I got on my uniform.
Let's do it,
Jordan
man.
Jetson.
Yes.
We kicked this off with a party. I know the welcome back, it was only right that we did like a party. There's a function, there's a thing. Yeah. How was that night for you?
Man, it was amazing. And I'll say I had visions like during my treatments of what it was going to be like, and ultimately it was even better than I was dreaming. Mm-hmm. My mom was there. All my friends and family, flew in. Of course, I gave them as much advance notice as possible. Right. We had all my DJ homies there, including you. And it was really important to have everybody there. And that wasn't even my full list of DJ homies. Right. But all of my DJ homies really came through and helped me and supported me through that time. So I definitely wanted to have them a part of the celebration. So that was the biggest thing. Yeah.
Well, that's what community does. They're supposed to support one another, both in a professional way, but also in a personal way. And I'm glad that I could show up for you. That's easy. Like, literally, case closed. Jordan says, do it. I say, jump out high. I'll go. I'm there.
I'm honored to have Lil Bacon there.
Easy. And I thought that it was only right to then put you on the show in that way, just because Jordan Jetson's a star. He's like that on the ones and twos. There's not a lot of DJs that I give like good thumbs up to, but you one of them ones.
Thank you.
He's a dog. And actually, I also DJ'd with Jordan Jetson in my very own kitchen. And we've been talking about how we was going to bring that type of party back in the wings.
We got to do it again.
We can work on it. Yeah. During this time that you were getting your health together and working on that, what was your mindset like? And what were you doing when you got into those low places where you like, I don't know if I got what this takes?
Yeah, man. So I'm not going to lie. It was definitely the hardest thing I've ever gone through. On paper, it was every 3 weeks I had to go to the hospital, and I was receiving a really aggressive chemo treatment to fight an aggressive cancer. Wow. And so I spent a lot of time by myself. At the same time, my blood counts were low, so I was susceptible to infection. So I wasn't doing a lot of like hugging and being around in the community. So that was kind of the hardest part that I had to get over. Mentally, it was just a lot of talking with God. It was a lot of music. It was a lot of...
What was the soundtrack? As a DJ, and now I'm curious. I'm like, what gets you through?
We went back, and we went, the first 3 weeks, every morning I was listening early in the morning by Gap Band. Like, wow. It was something I saw. Right. It was like a trend on TikTok at the time. Right. And every single morning as I was eating breakfast, I was playing that song, and it felt good. It was a lot of energy that I was trying to get sonically. And then we dipped back into some new stuff. I spent a lot of time with Lupe Fiasco's The Cool. Wow. I spent a lot of time with Isaiah Rashad, Sons Tirade.
Oh, man.
I spent a lot of time with Kendrick, Mr. Morale.
Yeah.
Towards the end of my treatment, that was really, really, really heavy what I was listening to. And it was all over the place. So, but I'm glad that I had music to get through, because at first, while I was feeling terrible, I forgot for a minute.
I was gonna say, that's a powerful playlist right there, and it honestly speaks to the magic of music. And I think music does heal. I know they say that, and it sounds really cliche, but it sounds like music is really healing you. It's really going above and beyond to help you through the process to appear.
Absolutely.
So what's next?
Man, what's next?
You did the party.
Yeah.
You're getting healthy. Everything's turning around, but I feel like now it's like running from here.
Yeah. So, I mean, the biggest thing that I said, I have to get everything that I've ever wanted in this life. And so that's where I'm starting off at. I've had this basically second life when most people don't get one, so I am looking to just take DJing as far as I can. While I've been DJing, I've always had like a full-time job on the side. I don't have that anymore. And so now I'm in a position where I was like, well, let me see how far I can take DJing while I have this opportunity. So I want to be all over the place.
What are your goals? What's the things on the list here?
Right now it's really just locations. So I have to get to New Orleans. We have to get to LA. That's in the works. We have to get back to Chicago. Yeah. I love Chicago. And we got some homies in Columbus, Ohio that we really need to go see as well. So,
do I hear a Jordan tour?
I think you do hear.
Can we put the Jordan Jetson sound effect right here? You know exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. It's familiar, man. It's familiar. Yeah.
That said, you're literally a legend in the making, and I'm so glad we're getting a chance to sit down and have these opportunities. I don't think I've ever sat with an actual DJ to have them on the show.
Oh, word.
Seriously, as I'm thinking about it, I don't think I ever have.
I'm really honored, man.
Stop.
I'm so honored, man.
I love to celebrate achievements. I love to celebrate people that are doing the job and doing the work, and just all around good people and good men, especially in your place.
Thank you.
Cheers to you. Congrats to you. We got you in the mix. You about to get on the radio. What was that experience like?
Oh, man.
I know it's not your first time. But
no, but I haven't done a radio mix in a while.
Right.
Since like 2017. So it was fun. It was really fun to kind of get creative and see what I could do. I also feel some artists in there that I hold close to my heart, that I listen to all the time.
Shameless plug. Come on, throw them in there.
Oh, Jalen Josie. If you're not listening to Jalen Josie, please go listen to Jalen Josie.
That girl can sing.
She can sing. She's everything that everybody, talks about R&B is missing right now. Singer, songwriter, producer. And she's amazing. We got the homies on there, Go Link and Matt McGee, of course.
Did hear that?
We got a little bit of Chicago in there. I'm heavy on Baby Chief Do It right now. I'm a really big Baby Chief Do It fan. We got him in there too, man. And it was so much I wanted to fit in there. But of course we got time limit, so it's cool. We just gonna make another mix.
I was just about to say that means we just gotta keep running it.
We just gonna make another mix, baby. That's all good.
Absolutely, but I feel like it's also important for you to say hello to some of the DJs and maybe pass a little advice to those who are trying to get their legs or try to get through a hard moment in their career. Because I feel like right now the music game, especially the DJs, are really competitive because it's like they're operating out of a mindset of like scarcity. There's not enough gigs that are sustainable to go around. So I would love for you to impart some advice to DJs that need to adapt and continue to keep running the race, because it's their race.
Yeah. Well, first off, I'm 10 years in and I'm still learning lessons every single day.
Sure.
So understand that you're always going to be a student. There's always something that you can learn, and even the greats mess up, even if it's an occasional slip up, you didn't drop it on the one, you missed the cue, whatever the case may be.
Jog it.
Two, it's a lot of money out here. It's a lot of money and it's a lot of opportunity out here. I don't think I've ever operated in a sense of I don't have an opportunity to do something, because I had homies and I had, friends that boosted me up, that put me in places. And when I got the opportunity, I knocked it out the park. And that was that. So just remember, it's a lot of money out here. It doesn't have to be a competition. I say I'm the best, but that's because I'm talking to myself.
I like that.
Yeah. Like, I went to war with myself in this past situation. So now I'm in a situation where the way I see it, my only competition is in the mirror. That's the only person that tells me what I can't do right now. Sure. So,
and to advocacy, I know that the party that we just did was not just a party just to celebrate you, but the proceeds went towards...
Yes, the National Lymphoma Society, which is also known as Blood Cancer United.
Is there going to be more work with them? Do you see yourself in a philanthropic space? Like, do you want to continue on that role, or are you just going to get back to also your life?
Oh, man, it's a little bit of both. Yeah. I'm not going to force anything, of course. If they want to work together, we will, but we're going to continue making donations. All the merch on my site, JordanJetson.com right now. You can go get you a shirt.
I must model it.
Yeah, you can go get you a shirt, man. And portion of those proceeds will also go to Blood Cancer United. I mean, it's just going to be a thing that's going to be a part of the rest of my life now. Right now I'm looking at Chicago. They got a National Lymphoma Walk in July. So
what? Come on, you better walk.
Hey, I'm trying to make my way out there, man. And I love Chicago too. So
absolutely. Yeah. Well, is there any other shout out that you want to give? Anybody that you want to show love to? Because shameless plug, you could do that.
Absolutely. I mean, first off, all the DJ homies that were there: Chubb, Pedro, Bo, Ebb, Marauder, Bundy, of course, Lil Bacon Bear. We rocked the night out. Rhea and Deja, they helped me put the party together. They helped me, and then of course my mother and all my other friends and family that prayed for me, even thought about me, sent resources, spent time with me throughout this whole process, because now I can say I'm truly, back and I'm better. So
I'm not gonna shed no thug tears on the radio. Nobody can make me cry on the radio. So thank you, Jordan. Congratulations. Well done. I'm so proud of you. I'm excited to see what the summer and the fall brings for you. Because Homecoming is right around the corner. This is your redemption moment right here.
And Jet Fest is right around the corner too.
Jet Fest, that's right.
Yes, my birthday is coming up, man. So it's a really, really special one, as you can imagine.
Yeah.
So we're going to do everything we can to blow it out the park.
We're going to be celebrating Jordan Jetson all the way to the end. What's your Instagram? Where can we tell you congrats? Well done. Hello. Listen to your mixes. Book you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Instagram is Jordan Jetson, at DJ Jordan Jetson. JordanJetson.com has all my contact information and other socials on there. And we'll be uploading all of our mixes to it. I can't just say yet. I'm still in the works of it. But I'm moving all my mixes to one central location, and we're gonna make it happen. You can access it there. Okay.
Definitely do that, but also definitely don't. Somebody told me that they were playing my mixes in a club in DC, and I was not there.
And I had a very long conversation about that. So yeah, SoundCloud got to see me. I ain't gonna lie.
I'm just saying that y'all need to not allow for this.
Yeah, no. We're gonna have to put some little gates over those. That's special content right there.
That part.
Yeah.
Thank you, Jordan. I appreciate you.
Thank you.